Kamehameha! What's up, guys? What's up, gals? Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday morning. A little bit overcast over there, but that's okay. Today, I'm doing a video on the stock market. This is the stock market for dummies, for people who really don't get it, don't have any idea what a bond is, or a stock, or a share, or any of that. I'm going to explain that, so let's get into it. What's up, guys and gals? Alright, so let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so stock market. Alright, there we go. So first off, how a stock market, okay, what is a stock market? Okay, stock market, let's say that you start a company, right? You start a small business or whatever, and you expand it over time. We'll say you franchise it, whatever. And you basically, what happens is, if a company goes public, basically individuals can buy shares in the company. What are shares? Basically, you could say it's as if technically kind of you own a portion of the company. So say I bought, a couple shares in your company. Technically, quotations, I own a part of the company. Not really, really not. Now, here's the thing. Top shareholders. Now, someone who has the most stocks, the most shares in the company, they're basically a top shareholder, and they actually do have a little bit of power, and they do kind of technically own the company in a sense. So first off, let's just, okay, so let's say that we want to buy shares in, Activation Blizzard, which is Blizzard Entertainment. So we'll say AC Act, and then we'll just write Blizzard. Alright, so we'll make our chart, right? Okay, so this is the chart. This is like this is your stocks chart right here, right? So we'll say that, okay, so usually how it works with most platforms, so this is 1D stands for a day. So you could see, you can go into the past, so then we'll see like 1W, which is 1 week. We'll go 1 month, 1M, and we'll go 3M, and then we'll go 1Y equals year, and then we'll go 5 years, right? 5 years. Okay, so most platforms, you can go ahead and you can see the history of the stock. You can see, how it's done in the last month, how it's done in the last week. And so, like I said in my previous video, no one knows how the stock market is going to work. No one can predict it. It's bullshit. If people say, oh, we can show you what the pros know, it's bullshit, dude. Why? First off, if they legitimately knew, they would be rich beyond their wildest dreams. They wouldn't need to sell you something for $49.99. Okay, that's just, it's plain and simple. It's common sense. Anyone who plays the stock market knows this. It's the truth. So anyways, so let's say that so Activation Blizzard. So we'll say that we're going to be looking at, but we'll start with a day, right? So your day starts, stock market opens, and we'll say it's like this, right? So we'll say it's at, I'm just going to do some random number. We'll say it's at $14 a share. So basically what that means is if we'll draw you right here, right? Go like that. You're like, well, that's a terrible mouth. I don't know. Your eyes, your nose, and your weird Super Saiyan hair. And then we'll go like that, and you'll go, wow. Alright, you're saying, damn it, you're like, wow. Because it's $14 a share. And we'll say, you've been watching it for a while and it used to be like $50. So it's dropped. So we'll say this is dropped, right? So it's like, we'll say the time right now is like 10 a.m. So it's 10 a.m. and it's at $14 a share. You checked last week and it was at like 30. So you're like, wow. So what you do is, let's say you want to buy, you have cash, right? So you have cash. You have cash and you want to buy some shares. So we'll say you buy 10, say you buy 10 shares, right? You buy 10 shares. Now you wait 1 week, right? So we'll say it goes down, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and the day's over. So we'll say that it topped out at the end of the day at like, we'll say $14 and 70 cents, some stupid shit like that, right? So $14.70. So you gained a little bit of money because before it was $14 even. So you gained 20 cents a share, which is pretty cool. But it fluctuated throughout the day. Now every chart's gonna be different. This is just an example, basically. So we'll say that. So you bought your 10 shares, so you've made money. You've already made money. By the end of the day, you've made money. It's really cool, really neat. So it's really cool because you can go and you can check back 3 months. Like say that if you're just getting into the stock market, I recommend you want to have diversity, but you want to have a limitation on that. You don't want to be putting a million things in a million different things because you can't really track all that realistically. When you first start into the stock market, say you want to invest in fucking, I don't know, Rite Aid, Safeway, and Exxon. So you would track those. I mean, every day you would track those. You would look at the weeks, the months, the years, and you want to know how it's doing. You want to know where it's at. Because if you can kind of guesstimate, okay, it was here. I know it's going to go back up here, so I can make, a couple dollars a share. I'm definitely going to buy that, right? So, say you bought your fucking $10 a share, right? And we'll say that, a month goes by and it goes up and it goes up so high and it's like, fucking something crazy like $50 a share, which that doesn't happen often, but just say it was. Then look at that, dude. You did hell of a, like, I mean, you basically profited pretty fucking well for the course of a month. I mean, it's and see, that's the thing. It's not that hard, Okay, so your stock's going up. Okay, so you have your 10 stocks. It's going up, and you don't see having this 10 shares. You can hold on to that however long you want until it goes to 50, or if it ever does, But you could sell at the 14.20 because you still made a profit. That's the thing. You've still made a fucking profit. But say that it say that let's play a scenario where you buy. Let me get my eraser out so I can erase some of this shit. However, I even do that. Sizes, resize. That's not what I want. All right, whatever. Okay, so say that you bought. Well, hold on. How do I make this bigger? I don't use this shit. Hold on. Oh, size. Is that it? Is that it? I don't think that's it. That didn't get bigger. Can't I make a bigger eraser, man? Tools, maybe? Brushes? Yeah, oh well. Fuck it. Whatever. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of erase this real quick, and we'll say this is what we're gonna say. Because how you always hear people, if you talk around, you hear people say, oh, I lost thousands of dollars in the stock market. Technically, no, they didn't really lose money. I mean, yes, they did and they didn't. And here is why. Let me explain that. Ooh, I'm getting good. Look at that. Ooh, hold on. Motherfucker. And when it comes to stocks, guys, there are thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands upon thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of fucking stocks. I mean, it's almost unlimited. So there's so much to invest in. It just really comes down to personal preference, actually. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the course of 3 months, right? So the course of 3 months. How do I do this? I'm gonna go with red. Do I go to this thing? Oh, that didn't do anything. Brushes. That didn't do anything either. I don't know what I'm doing. Pencil. What? Nothing has any. Oh, it's. Hold on. Is this why? Okay, whatever. Fuck it, yellow. Okay, so we'll say this is the course of 3 months, right? Course of 3 months is still activation blizzard. So we'll say the stock is like boom, and we'll say it's at like $1. I can't even see this shit. All right, it goes up, and we'll say it's at like $20, $20, $20. And then it goes down a little bit, and then it goes up, it goes down, and then it's like, we'll say fucking $10. We'll say it's $10, right? $10, and then it goes up a little bit, and then it goes up, and up. And this is the course of, and so high range is at fucking $40. So obviously, let's say you're just coming to it, or you only keep up like every other week or whatever, but you do buy stocks in Blizzard, right? So we'll say you look and it's at $40. Now, if you don't look at the history and you just go and buy, which is a bad idea, but see, some people will be like, okay, it's at 40, it just keeps climbing. Fuck, it was at 10, it just keeps climbing. So they're like, okay, I'm gonna buy now. Now you can do that, but to make your biggest profit, you want to buy it when it's at its lowest in the 53 weeks or whatever, which is usually what it tracks. So you could buy it, but you'd have to buy, like to make it profitable, like you'd have to buy 100 shares. You'd have to buy 100 shares. And then you would want it to go to at least $100, and you'd make a pretty damn good profit. But you want to buy when it's low. I mean, like I said, it's not rocket science. It's really easy, guys. You watch a couple different companies. You watch the stocks. You watch how they do. You watch their history. Keep check it. Maybe once. I mean, I check the stock market probably anywhere from 10 to 20 times a day, every day. Only when it's open, of course. There's after hours. And like for instance, let me look at my stocks right now. So I'm down $5 right now, which actually is not bad at all, like at all. I've invested a couple $100s in Twitter right now. Twitter has been doing bad for a long time, but see, that's me just kind of that's the gamble I'm taking. I mean, Twitter could literally go get bankruptcy. It's really hard to say because they're financially Twitter's not doing good right now. But I think they're gonna have a turnaround. They're really low. I'm buying a lot of shares, so if it goes up to $24 like it was in October, I'm almost gonna double my money. I mean, that's crazy, and it's fun. Playing the stock market really can be fun. You just have to be you don't have to be smart, but you have to have a common sense, because if it's at $40 and you've been watching it every day, so you've seen it go to $40, it's risky to buy at this point in time because one, your profit's not going to be as much. You have to buy more shares if you want it to be good. So you always buy when it's at its lowest. You keep the history. Always watch the history. You want to know how your stock's doing. Every stock that you invest in, you want to know how they're doing. You want to know their history. If you don't know their history, you can't really guesstimate how things are going to go. So okay, so we'll say you buy 100 shares for $40. You're just getting in, and it plummets, and it plummets, and it plummets, and it plummets, and it goes down to some stupid amount like $2. And this dude bought fucking 100 shares at $40, which is, that's kind of a lot. How much is that? $40 times 100. So that's $4,000. That's a lot of money for the average person. That's a lot of money to just fork out. So that means, so when you hear people, oh my gosh, I lost $4,000 or $10,000 or $100,000, it's because of this kind of scenario right here. This is kind of the culprit. When it's high, they buy high. They think it's going to keep going up. So they buy, and then, it's some stupid amount like $2. I mean, he lost a lot of money. He really did. But dude, and see, that's what people do. They'll start struggling. They'll freak the fuck out, and they'll sell at $2. They'll sell at $2 because basically what they're doing is they're biting the bullet. So what? That's $2 divided by, I believe, right? Divided by 100, right? Am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong. I think I'm right. or I don't know. What the fuck do I know? Or it's $2 times 100, right? So yeah, I had it backwards. Sorry about that. So then he would come out with all right, I'm gonna have to edit this fucking video. Okay, whatever. He lost a lot of money. That's what happens. And people are like, oh my gosh, and they bite the bullet, they freak out, and then they lose money. They lose money. He lost several thousands. He lost thousands of dollars basically. Straight up. So that's what people do. They freak the fuck out and then they lose their money. But the thing is, with the stock market, guys, it may crash. It may go to the fucking lowest price. And if you're smart, if you're a smart investor, depending on how much you've invested, you just kind of watch it, dude. I mean, it all comes down to the history. 5-year history, 1-year history, 3 months history. You want to know how your stocks have done. It makes it so you're able to predict, because let's say it's at $2, it's crashed. But over here, we'll say that it went down like real, so you can see a pattern and it's going to go back up. So people freak out, they kill themselves, they do all kinds of fucking retarded shit. But look, he sold out, and then look, it went back up to $40. Shit, we'll say that it went up to fucking, we'll say it went up to $50 a share. So then he would fucking profit. But, instead what he did is he fucking sold for $2 and he plummeted. He lost all his money. So if you guys have any questions, comment below what your question may be, or concern, or whatever else. But this is it, dude. This is it in a nutshell. This is how the stock market works. And when people say they lose thousands and thousands of dollars, no, that's a choice. That's a decision. They bite the bullet. It's like the collections, man. You get the money from the lender, and then they bite the bullet, sell it to a third-party organization to bite the bullet because they don't think they're going to get the money. It's the same concept. So if you guys want to know more, if you want a more in-depth video, even though this is basics, man. This is basics. I mean, it can get a little bit complicated, but not that much. It really comes down to common sense. So if you like the video, do give me a thumbs up, pretty please. If you're new to the video, go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that social bullshit. And I love you so much. Have a wonderful day, and may your stock journey be amazing. All right. I love you. Goodbye.